welcome back to Slow Motion Magic. My name is David, and this is where we raise Parkinson's disease awareness with magic. This is going to be part 5 of our 7-part series covering the Conjuring for a Cure show that raised quite a bit of money for Michael J. Fox Foundation. We're really happy with the success. It was a great show. I'm going to accelerate this video and the next 2 videos to get the last 3 out because, frankly, I miss doing magic. I miss doing magic for you guys. You know, I want to show the Conjuring for a Cure, but you know, I got that itch. So we're going to get those out, all 3 this week. I hope you guys enjoy them. Before I put Mark Kublin on, a fantastic magician, a funny guy. You can check him out at local comedy clubs here in Los Angeles, as well as being a dear friend of mine. Before we get to him, I just want to ask you guys to take a moment and write down there is a red box that says subscribe. Go ahead and hit that button. It doesn't cost anything, but it really helps the channel a lot. And in our attempt to raise awareness, the more people we can reach, the better, and the more traffic is fed to our channel when we have more subscribers. So right there, I'll wait. Just click on that red button. No long sign-up form or anything. Got it? Fantastic. So without any further ado, here's Markus Kublin, and watch over the next week for the final 2 acts for Conjuring for a Cure, and then we'll be back to me doing my magic thing. So enjoy the show, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, everybody. All right, let's go and have some fun. Everybody make some noise. Let's hear it. Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Markus Kublin. I'm going to be performing some comedy magic for you guys today, a little different than some of the magic that you've seen. The idea being, of course, that the illusions are combined with humor. I don't mean to brag, but a recent newspaper review described my magic skills as, quote, absolutely laughable. It just proves that there's a fine line between being a critic and being a bully. Anyway, before I came out here, while I was backstage, I made a psychotic prediction. And this is going to stay right here on the stage, on this table, until a little bit later in the show, unopened. And just to make sure that it stays put and is nice and secure, we're just going to make sure that it stays put just like that, okay? All right. So, now we're ready to begin. And for the next piece of this, I'm going to need a volunteer. I prefer to use a man, and it's actually best if it's a married man, mainly because, well, I'll explain when he gets up here. Any married men willing to come up here for just a minute? So, oh, I see. Okay, this is how it usually works out. The wife is holding up his hand. Sir, would you please come up here and get a nice round of applause for volunteering? Please come all the way up and watch your step coming up onto the stage. Please, you're just going to stand right here next to me and tell everybody your name. Richard. Richard. Let's give it up again to Richard. Now, I have actually met Richard before, but we have not planned anything for today's performance. Isn't that right, Richard? Okay. So what we're going to do, Richard, first of all, I'm going to need to take from you could you mind taking out your wallet and giving me a bill to use for this next piece of the show? So, well, if you have any, if you have a bill of any kind on you, it would be useful to me. Okay. Now, give me the largest bill you feel comfortable handing me, knowing that the larger the denomination, the bigger the applause. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give Richard a $10 round of applause. I'm going to put that right here, Richard, right here in this front shirt pocket. Can you see it? No. No? Did you see that I put it in this pocket? Yes. Okay, so you can see that it's vaguely there. You see it? We're getting very well acquainted. Okay. All right. Can you see it now? Perfect. Okay. So, Richard, you and I are going to do something together that is virtually impossible. Now, like most normal people, I carry on big, thick cords of rope in my pocket. And these are ordinary ropes. What I want you to do, Richard, is I want you to take both of these two ropes and I want you to examine and make sure that they're ordinary ropes. I should tell you that when I was in magic school, I was supposed to take a class in rope tricks, but I was such an advanced student that they had me skip rope. Second semester, double Dutch. Master's thesis, string theory. Okay, so Richard, what I want you to do is select one of these ropes, take either one, doesn't matter. Okay, that's going to be your rope, and this one is going to be my rope. And what we're going to do is we're going to do something that is impossible. Now, a lot of times you see magicians do like rope tricks where they do tricky knots that you've never seen before. We're going to make a simple knot, but we're going to do it in an impossible way. Are you ready? Okay. Now, whenever you make a knot out of a rope, and you can watch this as carefully as you like, you have to let go of at least one end of the rope in order to make a knot. Right? We're going to make a knot. You can try this at home yourselves later with any rope you have lying around the house. But we're going to make a knot without letting go of either end of the rope. Okay? So what I need you to do is follow my instructions exactly and do exactly as I do. So hold the rope out like this. Okay? Look at big smile. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to cross your arms so that your right hand is touching the inside of your left elbow. Bring your right hand over your left arm and make a circle with the rope. You see the circle? Good. You got it, you got it. Bring your right hand down a little bit lower so the audience can see the circle. And you're going to bring the right side of the rope through the circle you just made, all the way through. Bring your hand all the way through. There you go. Now bring it back through the outside of the circle, but inside this part of the rope. Okay, bring your hand all the way through. Good. Now you should see the knot like right there. Got it? You got it. There you got it. Okay, good. Now all you have to do is just drop the rope off the ends. Drop the rope off your hands. Don't let go. Drop the rope and show everybody the knot that you just made. Pull all the way. Pull all the way tight. All right. Here we go. That's okay. All right. That's okay. One of us did something wrong, I'm not going to say it. We're going to try this one more time, Richard, okay? Now you've done it, now you've got the instructions, but I'm going to repeat them again just to make sure we get this right, okay? So we're going to hold out the rope one more time. Now you're the star of this. You're going to get the applause at the end of this, okay? So here we go. You're going to cross your arms so that your right hand is touching the inside of your left elbow. Bring your right hand all the way over so you make a nice big circle. Okay, as near as a circle as you can form with loose rope. Bring your hand through the circle you just made. All the way through. There you go. Bring your hand back outside the circle, but keeping it inside the outer portion of the rope. It feels a little uncomfortable at first. And then just bring it so you can see that knot like right there. Okay? Now, I'm going to stand back right here. You're going to pull that, you're going to drop the ropes over your hands like you did before, and show the audience that you made the knot this time. Hold the applause, pull it tight, pull it tight, pull it tight. Okay, this is what you're going to do, Richard. I want you to be the star of the show. Drop the rope, just drop it. Take the rope from my hands. No one's going to notice. And now, pull that note top. There you go. Now take your bow and get your applause. Very, very good. Okay, Richard, at this point, thank you. Can I take those ropes back? Very good. We're all done with these. Okay, and we're almost done except for one thing. You didn't forget about your money, I hope. Okay, good. All right, too bad. So Richard, now this envelope has been taped down since I came out onto the stage, correct? Okay, good. So what I want you to do is in a moment I'm going to have you untape that envelope, all right, and you're going to hold on to it. You're going to open the seal in the envelope, and you're going to find one and only one piece of paper inside that envelope. Okay, now do you remember the denomination that the bill you gave me? It was a 1, wasn't it? It was a 5, wasn't it? It was, okay. Okay. So it was a 10. Tell everyone nice and loud. What was the denomination? It was a $10 bill. Okay, go ahead and take that envelope, please. Go ahead and open that up. Wait. First, are you sure you want your money back?
Nice.
That's not very definitive. Do you want the money back?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and open that envelope. Take out the one and only piece of paper and show it to the audience. Open it up and show it to the audience. Yes, he does want that money back. As promised, Richard, there's your $10. Very good. You can put that down. Now, I'll take that. Unless you want to keep that as a souvenir. After the show, I'll be happy to sign it for you. One more thing before you go, Richard. Is this your watch?
No.
No? Oh.
I want it.
Well, then I'm going to have a couple of phone calls to make after the show. The first one being to my lawyer. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on one second. Hold on to that for just a second. Okay, and let me have you just place it right here. Now it's your fingerprints, not mine. Okay. So go ahead and sit down. Thank you very much for helping me. Go ahead and take a step down. While I've got this, let me do something. This is just for fun. Let me see. There's a young lady right here in the front audience. I'm talking to you, okay? Just for fun. Right in the front row. Give me a number just from 1 to 5. Nice and loud.
4.
4. That is correct. All right, we've had some fun now, but before I go, I am going to do one more trick, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do a magic effect. Would you guys like to learn a little bit of how to do magic today?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys something really, really amazing that I hope you're going to enjoy. What I have right here is a little silk cloth. Very nice, very dainty, kind of pretty, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to love it, I don't care. Now, as I wave this around, you're going to see something amazing is about to happen. I'm going to just press it into my hand, just like this. And in just a few seconds, with a magical wave, that magical silk is immediately transformed into an egg. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I told you I was going to show you how to do this, right? I told you, right? Okay, so now let me go through it one more time just so you see exactly how it's done, and then I'm out of here. Okay? So very, very simple. In order to perform this effect, you really only need 2 things. Very, very simple. What you need, first of all, is you need to have a little silk cloth, like you might have lying around the house. Okay? And the other thing you need to have, of course, is a ceramic egg. Now, you can get these at any ceramic egg store that you like. You can get it at Fabergé. I got this one at the Shell station. I love the ceramic egg as a magic tool. It's also useful for this baffling mystery. For the camera. Yeah, sometimes people see that and they get confused. They're like, how the heck did he do that? I don't know. Okay, all right, so anyway, you get the idea. So to start off the trick, you have to have the silk in one pocket, and you have to have the egg in the other pocket. And the thing is, the egg nobody's going to see, but you have to be careful that when you take the silk out, that nobody sees that you're also going to be reaching for the egg, right? Because if they see that, well, then you have a problem that doesn't look so magical. So that's why you wave the silk around while you're reaching into the other pocket. And that way nobody notices. You take out this egg and you hold it in what's called the palm position. This is a very comfortable, natural position. It looks a little something like this. Once you have the egg in the palm position, all you have to do is just tell people you're going to do something amazing. And you don't have to tell them exactly what it is. But you start putting the silk inside the ceramic egg. And it just takes a few seconds to just press it in there. Once it's in there really good, you tell people with a simple with a couple waves of my hand, I'm going to transform it into an egg. And then you take your bow. And everybody claps like this. Thank you very much. But here's the thing, is you have to be very, very careful to only show the audience the side of the egg you want them to see. Okay? You never want them to ever see the back of the egg. If they see the back of the egg, they're going to see the hole. You never want them to see the hole. And if they do see the hole, there's only one thing that you can do at that point, and that is peel it off and immediately break the egg. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, had that not worked, I would have wound up with a little egg on my face. That's a little yolk. Before I go, just one final thing. I want to thank my volunteer in the front. Can you tell everybody your name?
Adrian.
Adrian, the reason why I didn't have you come up here to choose that number for me is because we're still in a synagogue, and if I'd broken the glass, technically we'd now be married. I'm Markus. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Markus, everyone.